Hello, everyone, and we are ready for our next run. So, everybody, what's your favorite classic game? Because next we have Clubhouse Games, 51 worldwide classics, multiplayer fight over all games, two-player, with Jupiter and SMMidi.
It's a very interesting category we're running today. It's not like anything else that we've really done on a marathon before, but we're excited to show it off. And we've also got Brass and
I think.
comms.
Sorry, gang. We had
I didn't shoot.
Y'all were muted on the VLC side, so if you can do your intros again real quick.
That's all right.
I'm told you are able to be heard now.
All right, tech issues. Let's go.
Data.
Thank you, Tech.
Yes.
Marathons, baby.
So hi, I'm Jupi, also known as Cute Penguins. Welcome to Clubhouse Games 51 Worldwide Classics. I have Midi with me, who's going to be my fighter of the day.
Hello, yeah. I'm also a runner of this game. This is mainly Jupi's idea, but we're excited to show this off. We've never really done this on a marathon before, but it's going to be pretty interesting. We also have Brassbeat and Kyra on comms.
Hi, I'm Kyra. I run this game a little bit occasionally.
She's being humble.
Yeah, I'm Brassbeat. I also run this game, but usually in a category that you're never gonna see in a marathon because it's mostly suffering through RNG.
Yeah, me too.
Great way to start the run. But yeah, to quickly explain, because this category is nothing like anyone has ever seen, because usually when we're talking about multiplayer for Worldwide Classics, we're talking co-op, and I thought that could be interesting, but this is Rivals. And one beautiful night of June, I think it was before the event. I decided to come to Midi and say, hey, what if we did co-op, but actually not co-op? Like we fought each other. And Midi said yes first frame. And so we started making everything. While I could say I am the creator of this gimmick, Midi also helped a lot, and that's really great that we managed to create it together, and it's very interesting. But also, now it's no holds barred. I'm gonna beat you. I'm gonna win.
Yeah, now the fight's really on. Now we're actually competing. There's no holding back now.
Yeah. So quickly, we're gonna go over the 44 games. Some of them we're actually gonna fight. Some of them we're not actually gonna fight because no one wants to see us play chess for 3 hours. Let's be fair.
It won't last 3 hours against me. Don't worry.
I was gonna say why 44 if it's 51 worldwide classics, but that
because the online doesn't allow for example, the very solo game sliding puzzle to be played 2-player.
Yeah, it also doesn't allow multiplayer for
race.
slot cars, which feels like it really should. But
Wait, what?
Yeah, slot
That's like
cars.
an intrinsically multiplayer game.
Yeah, it's crazy, isn't it? Also, I think it doesn't allow it for team tanks either, right?
Yeah,
that's right.
Which is weird. It would be the funnest thing to do co-op despite fighting each other. I don't know why.
You can have normal tanks though.
Yeah, we have normal tanks. But yeah, 44 games. Some games we're gonna play fully, some games we're not gonna be doing fully, but yeah. Also, we have a cool thing for you, the audience. If you are gonna be in like 20 minutes or something, at the start of the run, we're gonna do polls because we're gonna actually have some games that have very clear advantages if someone starts first or second. For example, Hare and Hounds is basically a guaranteed win for the Hare player at this point. And so instead of, doing this weird deciding thing, we actually decided that the audience should do that. So thanks to the beautiful help of Black Hot Wings, and also the staff here at Multithon, we're actually gonna have polls for you to vote on which of me or Midi gets to have the advantage. don't worry, it's not everything is slated at the first. No, I have made the perfect routing to make sure that every section is as nice and interesting as possible for each of us who gets the advantage. There might be a little bit of an upset for the final section, but you will have to wait for that. In any case, I think we covered everything. We're gonna start with not a great game, Blackjack.
Famously not a popular game, Blackjack.
No.
Famously skill-intensive, no RNG game, Blackjack.
Definitely.
Yeah.
All right.
Maybe the ESRB should give this like a M rating for mature because of the gambling.
Incredible.
Not to peel back the curtain too much, but could one of you real quick do a Discord share?
Oh yeah, that's true.
For your commentators.
Yes.
We forgot about that.
Yeah, we did.
I was gonna bring it up. I was like, I can't see anything.
It's all right. All right. I think that with everything, we're good to go. So
Yep.
I will do a countdown because I'm actually the host, so that will be the best to time with. So.
No, Sid's the host.
Oh yeah, that's true. I'm sorry, Sid. I took your spot. In any case, 3, 2, 1, go.
This is one of those games that in a single player speedrun, you do have to just kind of like fall asleep a little, because this is gonna go 5 rounds, no matter what. So when it comes to speed, there's not a lot of variance here, but obviously, when it comes to skill, it's very skill-based game. There are 2 very skilled runners are getting 21.
Yes. We're winning. There is no
That
way
was
either of us
absurd.
win.
No.
So yeah, the funny thing is you saw them both hit 21 in that game. In theory, if both players bust, then the round will fast forward. So that is one way you can speed up the round, which we're not going to see because both players are at least trying to win. Although,
I guess we did. I guess we did see
Yeah,
it.
this game we are actually throwing because it's not really worth us going out of our way to bet. We just decided we would just throw this game. But if the CPUs do really badly, we might win.
Yeah. And that's why they're betting 10 every time, is because that's where the game starts you, and betting anything else you'd have to like use you use like the D-pad or the joystick to decide how much you bet, but I think it's very funny. Classic efficient optimal blackjack move, hitting on 20.
Hitting on a 20.
That's
That's certainly a choice.
Yeah, I still remember. I think the only thing. Oh, come on.
Congratulations, Midi.
Time lost.
Skilled blackjack player.
I think the only
There's
thing I
nothing
remember...
funnier to me than intentionally trying to throw and getting blackjack. Like,
we've tested this run so
Yeah,
much. We've never been close to
Midi is
winning.
actually ahead.
It is like often slower in a speedrun to hit blackjack, and so even if you're trying to win, it's like sometimes you don't want it to be like that.
yeah, you're trying to win with like a 20 or a 19. That makes sense.
You're trying
So
to
for
bet
the
all you
purposes
have
of
on one
the-
hand and then
Oh my god.
win that and then bust all the others.
So for
Okay,
the
I'm just
purposes,
gonna
Oh my
of the fight,
god.
Lose.
Who's gonna win?
Yeah, 21 again.
So that's
you are credited with a
5
win.
21s across 5
Oh,
rounds and
let's
4
go.
people. So that is a 25% rate of 21s in that game. That's
That's ridiculous.
incomprehensible.
No, it's really good.
Yeah, for this game, Midi did end up beating both Jupi and the CPUs. So they got credited with a win, and it's now 1-0 for Midi in terms of the fight.
Congratulations on your win.
we move
I
on
know
to
that you
Texas
worked very
Hold'em.
hard to practice this.
There is one key difference between this game and Blackjack, and that is Blackjack, you may have seen lets players go into depth. one of the CPUs ended on like -20 or something. Texas Hold'em doesn't let you go into debt.
Yeah, so what they're gonna
So-
do is they're gonna keep raising every single time they get the chance, and the maximum that Clubhouse Games lets you raise is up to 40 for each, like, I don't know what they call it in Texas Hold'em, but for each like turn within the round. And so eventually they're all gonna go down to 0 chips left. And because you're not allowed to go into debt, whoever wins this round will get all of the chips, and then everyone who's left at 0, oh no, they folded. Well, theoretically, everyone who's left at 0 will be eliminated because they have no more chips to bet. They can't go into debt, so they're out of the game, and so everyone except for the person who won will be eliminated and that person wins. Except that CPU 1 has folded. So we're gonna play one more round.
Yeah, that's still really good though. Normally, a lot of the time we'll just end up playing 5 rounds. So yeah, that's really good.
Rare Texas
If
Hold'em win.
you do this run in single player, it's actually kind of hard to get raise the pot to a big amount because you're dependent on one of the CPUs racing by themselves after you've raised.
Yeah, because you can only
whereas in
raise
this case,
again.
MIDI and Jupi can just
they
keep
can raise
raising the pot themselves, and then usually the AI will play along.
Yeah, you can only raise again if somebody is raised before it gets back to your turn. And hopefully Jupi wins this one.
Oh, there's an open straight?
No,
Chance? No,
I wish.
no such luck.
I had work.
Oh, the better no pair.
I tried.
Ace high.
Yeah. I mean, here there are 2 options. You could fold all the rounds and the rounds would just end, or you could try and force the all-in, but depends now.
Yeah, we gotta force the all in. It's good TV.
I suppose it depends on
How many rounds?
how
are
good
left?
your hand is. Do you expect to be able to beat the opponent in this round?
I think I can.
Oh,
I
hell
think
yeah.
I can now.
Oh, yeah.
But I don't know if you're gonna get enough.
Yeah, that's the
it's-
question.
Hey, I just opened Mod View on Twitch to make sure I can run the polls, and it says MIDI is in chat right now. I can't believe you're screen peeking.
You're stream sniping.
Can't
Dude, the
believe
stream
that.
snipe over here,
I
absurd.
got caught. No, I've got chat. I've got the stream paused, so all I've got is 2 main menu screens.
Let's go.
CPU is not
Sorry,
wanting
I
to
keep
play kind, so I'm
fine.
gonna force the out.
Yeah. CPU is being very uncooperative right now.
Yeah, so what I'm gonna do is I'm
yeah,
just
like
gonna
Russ was
fold
saying.
and cover everything.
Yeah. This is typically the strategy in speedruns. Once you win a round, if you're actually trying to win, with like a big enough score, you just fold all the rest of the hands and it just, finishes the round or speeds it up if there's actually other players. Getting this like quick finish like before round 5 is very rare, especially in single player. I've gotten it like twice or 3 times, and one of them was in my PB for win all games.
Jeez. How long is like a single player win all games?
The record is 1 hour 31 minutes.
That's really quick. Is that all 51?
Yeah, it's all
Yeah.
51.
Jeez,
All 51.
that's really fast.
And I'm trying to be humble, but I do feel like it's important to say that that's my PB. That's my record.
Heck yeah.
Yeah, own it. It's yours.
Like, I need to give the context.
So sub 130 soon.
Maybe.
The white whale.
I want to get back into this. Yeah.
I'm torn between this run sounds really, really fun and this run sounds like RNG hell.
Yeah,
They did
it is both of
recently
those.
unlock the switch to load time save.
That's a good minute. Yeah.
So
Yeah, I'm scared for the Switch 2 load time save.
Yeah, we tested it. I tested it and it's about a minute. But it's a bit more intricate than that. It's not just the load time in. There's also a strat, which you're not going to see here because it's online and we can't do it. called Start Over strats.
Yeah.
Where you actually basically you press Start Over the moment you load into a game to skip a cutscene, and that also is faster on Switch too. So you kind of get double the fast.
Well, and I imagine
rates.
like the AI like thinking time is also faster. Yeah.
Maybe.
It could be.
I haven't tested that. That's a good question.
I haven't seen that yet. So what's happening?
I always think about that just because in Beastie Ball, there's a beastie that lets you do 4 moves instead of 3 in a turn, and whenever the AI has that, it takes an eternity to make that 4th decision.
Yeah.
So I'm just like constantly hyper aware of the fact that AI can be sped up or slowed down.
There are games like chess or checkers where if you play on a higher difficulty, the AI does have actual thinking time.
Yeah.
I don't have a
That's
Switch
the only
2, so I don't know if it's any different.
You won't see that in like a
but
normal
yeah.
win all games speedrun though, because we don't play on those difficulties, at least for the board games. If you're wondering what's happening here in President,
I was just gonna ask. I've never seen this game in my life.
Yeah, so essentially, the way this game works is that somebody starts by putting down a certain amount of cards, either like a pair of the same card or just a single card, or like it can be a straight of the same suit as well, or like a 3 of a kind. And then everyone from there, if they can and want to, may play a card of like the same type. So if somebody put a pair, then the next person must also put a pair if they want to put anything down. And it has to be higher in rank than the previous person's pair. Or for single card, it has to be higher than the previous single card.
And is it like an Uno, like get rid of your cards thing?
Yeah, the goal is to get rid of your cards.
So you see, everyone has like a the placement of the last round is shown. That is important for this round because there's going to be cards that are going to be traded. The ones in lower positions have to give away their strong cards, and the place in higher position you can choose what cards they give away, and they will receive those strong cards.
Yeah, so you saw
as you can see now, Jupi was in fourth and had to give away your cards.
Yeah. The 2 highest ranked cards for 4th place, the 1 highest ranked card for 3rd place, and then 2nd place gets to give a card away at their discretion, and 1st place gets to get 2. Another weird quirk of this game is that 2 is high. That's it. It's just 2 is high for some reason.
Is it ace high or ace low?
It's ace high, but 2
it
higher.
goes 3 up to ace and then 2.
Yeah.
Huh. All right.
Yeah, I don't know why it's like that, but it's very fun.
Why did you have that?
John Adams was just their favorite president.
I kind of got a little lucky.
You got so lucky. I hate it. It's so good.
Yeah.
So what happened last round, by the way, with that you might have seen downfall on the screen, is there's a rule called downfall where if the player who was first in the previous round does not win the next round, they are automatically eliminated in last place, because like if you're first place, you should be able to hold on to that because you have like you get so many.
That is so unlucky.
You saw that. It was ridiculous.
Yeah.
What Jupi had there is 4 aces, and if you play all like a 4 of a kind at the same time, what happens is called a revolution, and the like rank of the cards gets flipped. So 3 would be high, and then 4, and then 5, and so on. And so that's very helpful if, like, for example, the player in first is hoarding all of the high value cards. You flip it around, and now they've got a bunch of junk. But unfortunately, we couldn't see that happen because of the rule that you have to give away your cards.
So they are in round 4 now. The rounds 1, 2, 4, they don't actually matter, except for the placements that you get will determine what cards you have to give away. Only the result of the last round determines who wins the game. And of course, you can imagine if the goal is to win all games in single player, this game can troll quite a bit. I had very recently. I had a run up to President that just died to a last round revolution, and
Absolute
wow.
Oh, there it is.
That might
That's
turn
the
Absolute
revolution.
cinema.
That will definitely turn this on its head. I can tell you that right now. Someone else is winning. I am not winning.
Yeah,
I'm
Midi
not
has like all of the lowest value cards in the game now.
Yeah, when
or
Farah
not
said
bad,
I
yeah.
the person in first will get junk with Revolution, yeah, that really is
Yeah,
true,
that's
and this is it.
So we will probably see a downfall on Midi here from this player in fourth, and so it's not actually going to count either Midi or Jupi as having won because CPU 1 has gotten first here.
I
don't know if we
played
want to count
one
like,
card. That was it.
I don't know if we want to count like who got
No.
a higher
No, we're
placement.
going by the live counter on the screen of the game.
Yeah, that's just easy.
Otherwise,
yeah,
we
I
can
mean,
just bullshit any number of like rules, and that's not fun.
Yeah, I mean, not gonna lie, that was really quick. That just cut out a quarter of the deck in that last round, so that was a really good one. That was a gold split, I think.
Yeah.
Surprisingly.
Nice.
Yeah.
What's the current win count across our first 3 games?
I believe
1-1. Yeah.
1-all, because
1-all.
this counts as a win for no one.
Yeah.
Because the CPU got first.
Yeah, it only counts first place. This is Renegade. If you've ever played Othello, this is that. If you've ever played Reversey, this is that. We do have a strat for winning and or losing as fast as possible. I don't know what y'all's plan is here.
Oh, no, we're
It
fighting.
looks like you're trying to win.
yeah,
Okay,
I-
you're
yeah, we'll
fighting.
fight this
Fighting
one.
on the board game. It started out looking like the strat for player 1 to win.
Yeah, it kind of did.
Uh,
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. If we tried the strat, I would mess it up. So we don't
Yeah.
do it.
But yeah, I believe you can do like the optimal like number of moves, or almost the optimal number of moves to like finish the game as quickly as possible. Both losing and winning against the CPUs, just depending on which difficulty you have.
Yeah, that was good.
So the way this works is when each player places down a circle, if there are any pieces between pieces of the other player's color between that circle and another one of the player who placed its circle. So essentially if they sandwich some other pieces horizontally, vertically, or diagonally, they all flip to that person's side, and it has to be like a full sandwich. There can't be like one of their own color in the middle. It's easier to see if you watch how it works, but you can only place pieces if you are going to capture or flip at least one of the opponent's pieces. And one very important thing in this game is the corners, because if you place a piece of your color on the corner, the other player literally cannot take it. There's no way to take that piece. And so as we can see, Midi, who's playing white pieces, has one corner, and Jupi's playing black pieces has the other.
So Jupi has like a pretty strong structure around the bottom of the screen. Lots of black pieces that are basically sure claims for her, and she also gets a lot more movement options on her turns due to the
You can see
way
Midi
the
has
game
one
is laid
choice
out.
here. Corner.
But yeah, this game can be pretty wild, right? Lots of like overtakes can happen right near the end of the game.
Yeah, it looks like Midi might be making a comeback because Jupi's moves here are not like appetizing, I guess. They are. There's just like, yeah, Midi is gonna take several pieces here. But is it gonna be enough? That looks
is
really
close.
close. I do think Jupi.
That looks really cool.
Oh my god! Oh my god!
Well, we're
That's
cutting to the
crazy.
wire on these games. I mean, this is okay. Every game so far.
I thought it was gonna tie.
Good lord.
I retire
That's
from this
crazy.
category. No, I'm kidding.
The
Also,
funniest
this
thing
is-
as well is that technically that is the fastest animation at the end, us pretty much getting a tie. Because if
Yeah.
someone like
Oh, that
sweeps the
makes
whole
sense,
game,
'cause
they
you don't
just
wait for
run
the other
along
one to
all the
fill it up.
pieces.
Yeah, so it's time save actually.
Yeah, it was
Alright.
intended.
So here we're actually not gonna.
We're playing
We're
with
not
the
gonna
doubling
actually.
cube. Are we doubling it?
Yeah, we're doing doubling strats. So we're gonna cut the game very short, actually.
Yeah.
So
So
yeah,
it looks like it's
backgammon is a game
throw
about
game.
Whoops.
rolling dice and moving your pieces all the way to the end. There's some rules around, but we can't get around to explaining all of them because there's going to be doubles happening.
Yeah.
Basically, if you offer a double, that's basically you asking the opponent either give up now or play for double stakes.
Yeah.
Doubles can go back around, and you win if you get 3 match points total. But now a forfeit is
Yeah, we
worth
Maybe they're playing
points,
on
I believe.
yeah. So this is worked out slightly
So-
differently because this game is planned for Jupi to win, so I will forfeit. The way basically we've like split the games where we need to resign evenly, so Jupi will take this win. It's just the way it worked at the beginning was bad.
Mhm.
But yeah, the funniest thing about this series is you can actually do backgammon skip on the Clubhouse Games DS version, because the CPU actually goes for doubles. So you can actually just play backgammon in a minute instead of like 5 or 6, which is pretty funny.
Yeah.
We've moved on to Ludo. This is a game about rolling the die and moving your pieces.
Yeah. The rules of this game are: you roll the die, you move the number of spaces on the die. If you roll a 6, you can move a new piece out onto the board in your little entry space. If you land on another piece that isn't your own, then you capture that piece and it goes back to the start in their little home base. That's if you roll a 6, you have the option, instead of moving out a new piece, to just take the 6 and you do get another roll either way.
So in terms of strats, hang on one moment.
In terms of strats for this game, I have to imagine that you two are trying not to capture pieces.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah,
that's gonna
our
slow you
contestants
down.
have basically signed a peace treaty.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It literally is a peace treaty.
Yeah. And so Jupi's pieces are in a little bit of a weird spot right now. Yeah, as you can see, they were both like right in front of 2 other yellow pieces. Which made the odds of Jupi getting... Sorry, not Jupi. Yeah, that's Jupi. No, that's Midi. Jupi's icon is pink.
It's very confusing.
And Midi's icon is blue, but Jupi's pieces are blue.
No,
It's messing with me.
Oh, yellow.
I had to capture.
But yeah,
I tried to give myself
Midi
more
had
options.
2 pieces right in front of the yellows, and so it made it very likely for one of Midi's pieces to be captured. So generally, you want to avoid that, but sometimes you can't. Sometimes you just have to risk it for the biscuit.
Yeah, and we pretty much will be taking extra pieces when we get a 6, just because it gives you more options to not capture. The funniest thing there is, if I took the wrong option, it would have been better there, but there was no way of me knowing that.
Yeah. This tends to be one of the more, like, treacherous games in any Clubhouse game speedrun, whether it's finish all games, like whether you care about winning or not, whether you're cooperating with somebody. This has a lot of input from the CPUs. They can just end up capturing you. Especially if you're trying to win it, it's very frustrating I have a deep hatred for this game after years of speedrunning it. There's no way to control. I mean, there is a way to control if you're playing in single player where you exit the game and it creates like a save state for you. So you can save scum this game a little bit, but it is still very inconsistent no matter what category you're in. If you're playing Ludo, you're suffering. Even casually, honestly.
Ludo is kind of a fundamentally RNG game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Especially like I haven't played Ludo in a second, but don't you have to get like exact numbers to?
No.
Not in this
Yeah.
version.
Well,
So-
you used to need
DS
the
you do.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
here's
There's
a funny
rule
thing.
you can turn on or off in this where you do have to get the exact correct like number of spaces to get all the way into your goal zone, which makes it take a lot longer. That's there in the DS version, which makes it even worse in the DS version. Although in the DS version you're allowed to just play 1 versus 1, so that also makes it better. Yeah, I think also there's a rule in this where if you don't have any pieces out on the board, you don't have to roll a 6 to get one out. That can be turned off. You can have a rule where if you have nothing out on the board, you just have to wait until you roll a 6 to get one out on the board, which is crazy. There's no reason you would speedrun with that except if you hated yourself.
Liked pain.
Yeah.
So the thing about this setting is it was actually added in a patch. The ability to not require rolling a 6. Upon launch, you were either given 3 chances to roll a 6 if you couldn't move a piece, or you could set it to just have 1 chance. I do remember, like somewhere early on, I experimented a bit with playing on 1 roll. Because if you are the one to roll a 6 early, you get a pretty big lead, and that might be a more reliable way to win. But thankfully, we don't have to think about such things now.
I have just opened a poll for who gets advantage. Do y'all want to explain what the people are voting on?
Yeah, so basically the goal here is that since there are games that clearly start with an advantage, for example, one of the most popular is the 4 in a row Connect 4, where the person who deposits the first piece actually has higher chances of winning, even expecting perfect play. And so to make sure that it's not a set thing and we wanted to make a little bit of chaos, people can actually decide who gets to have both the advantages in those kinds of games, but also there's a couple of games where we're going to be resigning, and those resigned games will also be attributed to the person who wins the poll. So it is a big chance for points for the person. For example, if you think that I am already way too ahead, despite just being 1 win ahead.
Yeah, you get to play. You get to decide which streamer you like more.
Wow, yeah, is that?
It is technically that, but
very personal.
Extremely personal.
And so this is why every time we did it on Midi's channel, I won most of the advantages.
Yeah, the polls are in my
That's
chat,
crazy.
so obviously, by Twitch chat conventions, I am going to lose.
Yeah.
Yeah, of course.
That tracks.
Yeah.
So here we're on neutral ground, the Multithon ground.
We'll see how neutral it is, won't we?
Oh wait.
I would love it if you won. Please win.
Oh.
We need to
I
escape.
wish as
We need
well.
to
We
escape.
got
Let us
we
out.
got a couple very last second votes for Jupi. Tried to switch it, but alas, Midi still won that one.
Oh.
Midi won the poll.
Unfortunate.
Jupi, you're not going to be used to
I will make
that.
the next one a little longer. I wasn't sure how long Ludo was gonna last,
Oh,
and I was
it's
afraid of
lasted
people
long.
still
It's
going when you
probably
were done.
the longest
Yeah.
game, and
Oh well, never mind.
oh my god, please CPUs.
Oh.
Me out. We hoped it was it. Yeah.
Let me out.
We actually have to root for green
The
now.
funniest
Yeah,
thing
green is the
Yeah.
closest right now.
Yeah. The funniest thing about Ludo as well is that in Clubhouse games DS there's a I'm gonna keep talking about DS. It's just it's my only thing. In Clubhouse games DS there is a run called Stamp Mode, which is really, really long, but also it lets you play like it's like a hybrid of a finish speedrun and a win speedrun. Like you don't have to win every game. But
That's better.
unfortunately all the rules are the default rules. So you have to roll a 6 to get out of the home area
Yeah.
and stuff like that. So I had a run once where I spent about 35 minutes in Ludo. That was
Yeah.
fun.
God.
Ludo is.
Y'all know you're allowed to reset, right?
Let's go. We're out.
I think that comes like 2 hours into the run is the thing.
Yeah, you don't get to pick your order in stat mode either.
No.
Are we counting that as a win for anybody?
No.
No.
Which color one?
Green.
Green.
Was it green?
One of the CPUs won.
Yes.
I want to know which one, because if it was the CPU one, they're currently in second place.
Are we actually counting the CPUs
yeah, I
in?
believe it was CPU one.
You do know that they won't have a chance later on when there's only 2 players.
Yeah, no, when it's 2-player games, but for now, CPU one is cleaning up. So this is Chinese checkers. I think most people are familiar with this game. It's like
I've added a
hexagonal-
CPU counter to the
Oh
stream.
no.
Yeah, exactly. You have pieces that you can move, one space at a time, or if there's a piece directly in front of them in the direction you want to move, you can jump it, and you can chain jumps. So if there's 2 pieces, or if there's you jump once and then there's
Yeah,
another
that's
piece
better.
in front of you, you can jump that piece as well. And you're just trying to get all your pieces over to the other side. Like you can see, Jupi had a 4 jump there, which is really nice. In Clubhouse Games DS, there's something called mission mode, where they give you a bunch of silly little missions to do, and one of them is you have to make a jump in Chinese checkers that jumps 7 pieces, and it's always the most optimal path. It always chooses the most optimal path, so you can't just jump back and forth. It's very difficult, and Midi heard about Chinese checkers mission mode and left. It's very,
It is a
it's very
mean
difficult.
category. It is disgustingly hard.
Yeah.
There has very recently actually been someone who finished the category of beating all missions,
Yeah.
which not only includes the 7 jump, but also the
Famously,
very
the
infamous
backgammon win.
backgammon win. Yeah.
Yeah, which we didn't explain backgammon too much, but it's very RNG, and especially when you're up against a CPU that actually plays well. Yeah, it's rough.
We're not giving you.
Yeah,
You're
unlike-
not giving me
unlike
what's
your
of the
friend,
best
right?
post MIDI here.
I'm trying to help. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I have actually. I had to attend to my dog for 3
Oh,
months,
okay.
so-
No worries then. Dog
Yeah.
percent is
So
more
you
important.
didn't just leave because of Chinese checkers mission mode, I see.
Mhm.
Yeah.
No, but the goal of the game, if I didn't say before, is to get all your pieces to the other side. You can see when Jupi is playing, there's the little triangle down the bottom left on MIDI screen turns blue, and when MIDI's turn is on the triangle across from them turns pink. So that's where they're trying to go. It looks like y'all are throwing this one.
Yeah,
a little
we're
bit. Is that
throwing.
true?
No, it's me throwing. That's it's me throwing.
No, yeah,
the
that's what I
CPU
meant,
Too
yeah.
much. I'll try and block the CPU. It's all good. Yeah, unfortunately,
It's so
using
difficult.
D-pad movement in a game with
Oh,
triangular,
shit, I could've won.
or I guess
finished.
hexagonal movement is pretty difficult. Oh yeah, there we go.
Yeah.
Jupi wins.
I've gotten very used to my the moves I make when I'm doing a single player. I've gotten very used to okay, if I press up, is it going to send me top left or top right? I know where it's going to be, at least for the moves that I know that I need to be doing.
Yeah.
This is Dominoes.
Did you know
Everyone's
you can play dominoes?
favorite Clubhouse game You know how you said, we can reset? This is my first game in Win All Games. Because you can do them in any order, and this one's very short if you win it, and very long if you...
We love infinite time
essentially...
loss.
Yeah. Essentially, I think they're playing simple rules here. So in that, someone places down a domino. If you can attach a domino to one of the ends, you get to do
Wait,
that.
is that
You
a
did
win?
it. Let's go.
Oh,
I
that's a
did it
win.
quick. That's a goal.
crazy win. That's a run the whole win.
Yeah, that was super quick. Good
Like,
question
I
in
would
chat.
keep that run.
How do you decide what games to try to win and what games to resign?
So there's games where there's a literal resign button, and there's games where there's a clear difference in skills that would not make it, the best. And also there's Gomoku, which can be done very fast, but
Go!
also...
Finally, a game that I play.
Sorry, we're not playing.
And it's done.
Yeah, this is not
Now,
quite the
I've
same
noticed
though.
that you're doing...
Connect 4, but 5 and with no gravity.
Oh, it's not actually Go, it's Gomoku.
Yeah.
It's
No, it's not.
a Go board.
Yeah.
I just looked up and saw a Go bound and got excited.
Yeah, it's the same pieces, same board, but different game. Much simpler. I do wish they had
Dramatically.
I have an excuse to learn it.
Well, if you ever want to do a
Uh,
teaching game, DM me.
Wasn't MIDI supposed to have the
love
advantage
that
here?
Yes,
I
so
do.
MIDI gets hair.
Yes, MIDI has
Oh. Oh, okay.
I'm still gonna fight, but...
so
It will be more embarrassing
yeah.
if I lose because it's hair.
The center space in this. Yeah,
In
it would be
theory,
really, really rough if
you
lost
can
here.
actually learn all possible, like 130-ish optimal moves, and then it's actually the game actually solves to a Hound's win.
And that's...
Yeah.
Interesting.
But in this case, as you can see, Jupi doesn't know the optimal
No,
moves.
I don't.
So,
I actually...
I misclicked. I misclicked. No.
No,
Let me out. Okay.
no, it's still locked in. As soon as that hound moves
That's
the backspace, it's over.
Yeah, I never know
Um,
I don't know the Hound's better moves, so I...
It's not worth it. It's not a good game.
Yeah, it's not good.
I
It's
didn't
not a
bother-
good game.
It's very silly.
Yeah.
Who won Gomoku, by the way?
Me.
Jupi. That was a game where we deliberately made Jupi win.
Oh, gotcha. So are we counting that on the
Yeah.
wins counter?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's counted to be done so. Alright,
Yeah.
so here we're
Yeah,
gonna
we
do
already-
the Dread's draw.
the
we're
count is
actually
currently 5-3. Yeah.
What?
Oh.
What the other
Are
one?
we actually playing this one or no?
No, we're doing the...
Tie.
We're doing the tie.
Because
you can actually tie
this
this
one, right?
Yes,
Oh, why didn't
that was the other one you should have done. It's okay.
Oh.
The one
Why
on the
didn't you
corner that is all
type the-
alone.
So what do I do now?
Although
This?
this one, yeah. Yeah.
Okay. I always get lost.
Now I can
here.
do this.
We have diagrams. We have a 4-picture document, and I still don't know it.
Alright, so the next one is I do my moves.
Okay.
Yeah, from the back, that makes
And I
sense.
do this,
Yeah, and
Anything, yeah.
like any of those work
and
technically.
then you throw,
Yeah.
and then that's
There we
it.
go.
And then, and then we
I
just
actually
repeat
made
the same moves.
this.
Speaking of,
I actually
speaking of
made this
draws,
draft. So what you're gonna see here is, at some point when they keep shuffling their kings around, there's gonna be threefold repetition, and that is gonna be a draw.
Thank you, Brass.
And that's basically the fast way to end this if you're doing
Yeah.
co-op, or one player,
Yeah.
2 controllers, which is what I originally made this strat for.
Yeah, I remember 1P2C was a thing a while ago. It still is, I guess.
Jupi's all over 1P2C.
Yeah, I am not the best.
Shogi time.
I am not the best, but I would say one of the best 1P2C players, and
You are.
Shall we
Yes,
play?
you
Yeah.
are.
also I'm resigning
Doesn't-
because I
Doesn't
lost.
Shasta have the record as usual? I forget.
Oh, you don't play Shogi?
No, sorry, it would take
Heartbreaking.
hours. We do not
I
have
would
that time.
lose these all. I would
It's
lose
fair,
all of
it's
these.
fair.
You can just fill it
Yeah.
in. I would lose.
Mini shogi.
My one of my wife's uncles is like a professional shogi player and has tried to teach me so many times, and it just I don't know why, but my brain just cannot do shogi.
Yeah.
It's
I don't
definitely
get
like,
it.
It doesn't feel intuitive. Yeah.
Mhm.
it's like if you've spent like your life growing up with like chess, then shogi feels very weird. Also, yes, you said you drew on checkers, which makes sense. I have to ask, why didn't you draw on Gomoku?
Because Gomoku would take too long to draw.
Great
Yeah, no, I'm
question.
just-
Yeah, we should do that.
No, I
Would
am
you have
not
to
doing
just-
that.
would you just have to alternate the whole board and make like a checkerboard so no one gets 5?
Yeah, basically.
Yeah.
Jupi,
Yeah,
we
it's
can
not quite
do
a
all games
checkerboard
2p
without that
online.
diagonal lines.
Yeah.
Draw
Draw
that's-
all games
Oh.
2p. That's a crazy category.
Draw all games is bad enough. Draw all games 2p
Draw
would be
games is
hilarious.
really rough. I feel like draw games 2p online would actually be easier because of darts.
True.
I'm not giving
like
you more
when
info.
there's a category extension called draw all games where you draw every game that you can draw. And if you're playing it single player, it's very difficult to draw darts. Because you're having to match the scores of the CPU. But of course, if you were playing 2p online, you could just both miss every single shot.
Oh no, now it's me.
By the way, the bad part about
Oh, no.
having to like match scores is that you have to go first.
Watching Jupi hover that when I knew for sure it was a 7, I was like, come on, come on.
All you're
come
doing is
on.
waiting to
I'm
forget where the
stressed.
stuff is. You're just stalling.
No!
It's bad for me.
I forgot about it.
I'm
I
sure
was
it's a lot harder
distracted.
to like
Oh, you found the last one.
memorize these when you got like 4 people talking.
Yeah, it doesn't
I
help.
can't imagine trying to do this during a run with like people talking.
All of
Uh,
us should start saying numbers. That'll make it easy.
No.
Yeah, like 12.
No,
like, 3 and a
no,
half,
I'm losing.
17, 4, 9, 5.
37.
I started doing better.
No.
Let's go.
I can't believe this.
I love interference from the commentators. That's good.
Conspiring against me, I
Next, I'm gonna
see.
tell you like what's in Jupi's hand during mahjong.
Oh no, I'm gonna get
Are y'all
roasted
doing
live.
mahjong?
I'm not winning Mahjong.
They are
You
doing
know my
mahjong because that
gameplay.
is that's when our
I do know your
next
mahjong
starts.
gameplay. So this is War. It's everyone's favorite game. It's extremely skill based, and what you do is you have 3 cards on either of which either player can see, and you both pick one, and whoever had the more skill to pick and picks the higher number wins the cards, and you're just trying to have the most cards. And of course, if you have 2 of the same one, you draw and you do it again, and that's just added to the pot. And so whoever wins the next one gets those cards. So Jupi is, as a very skilled Clubhouse Games player, currently in the lead, 3-2.
This is clearly the best game in draw games, where you have to draw the last hand. It's
Yeah.
clearly the
Yeah.
best one.
Oh, jeez.
So
Yeah,
the
this is
strategy
live draw
for
games,
draw all
but-
games is you start doing win all games attempts, and if you just happen to get a draw here, then you convert to draw all games.
Yeah. You just
Yeah,
pivot.
exactly.
If we actually get it, we're pivoting, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, cool.
1-2.
Sorry,
Bad win,
this is
Jupi.
executive function. We're doing draw games 2-player.
It would be hilarious.
I'm aware that this game is not objectively good, but God, me and my sister got hurt about War when we were kids.
No, yeah, it's
Like
it's
fist
kind of like
fights happened
Ludo, where
over
it's
this
so
game.
not skill based. It's like it's just ridiculous, and it's very fun when you're actually playing with somebody. But when you're just doing single player runs and the CPU like pulls out an ace against your king, it's like, okay, what the hell?
All right, actually skill.
So
here.
this is Hanafuda.
We're all tied up.
Who's gonna actually
Yay.
explain the game?
My Mahjong club has gotten very into this game
What's it up?
recently. This is a matching game, kind of. So, I mean, it has matching elements. So what you're trying to do is there's a bunch of plants here, and as you can see, Jupi just matched 2 cards that have the same plant on it.
Absolute
And
cinema.
you're trying to make certain sets of cards. So as you can see, Jupi has something called Moon Viewing, which is that one sake cup card with the red and yellow flower on it, and then the moon card with that is called Moon Viewing. It's 5 points. It is the fastest hand of the game, tied with Cherry Blossom Viewing, which is that same sake cup card, but with the Cherry Blossom curtain, which is in the bottom left on mini screen.
Fun fact of the day that I'm sure everyone in this call knows, but Nintendo was originally a Hanafuda company.
Yeah, I actually do have hang on. We're just taking a brief moment. I was just getting my Hanafuda cards out.
Oh no!
I bought them like 2
Oh.
weeks ago. And I just
Oh,
thought,
heck yeah.
Oh, and then you play
I'm
the
just gonna
same
get those
card,
out.
just nice.
We have an Animal Crossing Hanafuda set. That's super.
Oh,
No
that sounds so
way, that's
cute.
awesome.
That is amazing.
Okay. Jupi's very close to getting seeds, or sometimes called earth, or animals, which is just 5 of the cards that have animals on them, and sometimes they don't have animals on them, but usually they do. So that's another animal card. So Jupi has 5 of them, and when you play Koi Koi, this game calls it Hanafuda. Hanafuda is the name of the cards. Koi Koi is the name of the game. When you play Koi Koi, when you like finish your little hand, like for example those 5 animals, you do have the opportunity to call Koi Koi, which means the game continues, and you try to get more points. But if the other person wins, they get a 2 times multiplier on whatever they win with. So it's very risky. Obviously, during speedruns, you don't want to continue the game, so we will never see either of these 2 Koi Koiing at all.
Midi tried once
and you'll never see many
lost
Koi Koi during
immediately.
speedrun. Yeah.
Yeah, I got punished.
We are on the final round, and Midi needs 7 points to win, which is quite a which is a bit of a tough ask.
Yeah, and there's
Oh,
poetry.
looks like
slips.
Jupi just ended with 5 poetry slips.
I love
It's
this
an
game.
extra big ask when Jupi wins.
Yeah.
It's hard to get 7 points when the other person wins.
Mm-hmm.
It'd be like
Yeah, if you get 7 points in a single hand, that also gives you a 2 times multiplier. Because like if you get a lot of points, you obviously need more points.
Yeah.
I love gambling.
Speaking of gambling,
Speaking of gambling, this is Rishi Mahjong. This game,
I'm gonna be nice on you, Midi. They're gonna be on the hard and not on amazing.
yeah, this game is quite hard to explain quickly. Essentially, you're trying to make sets of 3 based on number in suits. So you're looking for either runs of 3 that are the same suits. So I'm gonna tell on you a little bit, Midi. You have a 1, 2, 3 of circles in your hands. That would be a set of 3. That would be a sequence. And then let's look at Jupi's hand. Let's see if I can make this equal.
It's okay.
Yeah. So what Jupi has there is a triplet of red dragons. She called it from person to her right. That's called a pawn. If you have 2 of a tile and somebody discards the 3rd one, you can take the 3rd one. That doesn't mean you should, but you can. And then in this case, I think that was a good move. And so what you're trying to make is a hand that contains 4 sets of 3, whether that's 3 of a kinds or sequences, and then an identical pair. And then there's a bunch of other rules that are very complicated. But that's the basic gist of it. It's a lot like Rummy in that regard.
It's like Rummy, but if you had like a billion things you could do instead of like 2.
Yeah.
deeply complicated Rummy.
Yeah. Yeah, deeply complicated Rummy.
The
And
most-
Jupi has
the most important thing
the triplet
is
of red
that-
dragon, a 2, 3, 4 of bamboo, a 3, 4, 5 of bamboo, and a pair of 1 of bamboo.
Yeah. The most important thing here is that just being in shape, having like your 4 combinations and a pair, is actually not enough to win. Because that doesn't score any points. You need to have a hand that actually scores points in order to win. So Jupi in the previous hand had the triplet of dragon tiles, triplet of red dragons. That's a certain pattern called a yaku, which will give actually award you points. So, for example,
Like the yogurt drink?
terrible.
I don't think so. It's hand and
my
Japanese.
ass is too European for this comment.
You might also see some tiles. I'm gonna tell on both of you. You both had Dora in your hand. Those are the ones that are highlighted yellow. Those are extra points based on. There's some tiles. There's a 5 in each suit that's bright red, and that's Dora, and that's an extra point, but it doesn't count as a Yaku. And then the tile in the top left that's revealed. Top left both of the screens. Is the 4 of characters, and so the one that's in the sequence after that is extra points to the 5 of characters. And so because of that, the 5 of characters that's also bright red is going to be double Dora, so 2 extra points. And none of these count as Yaku; they're just extra points for when you actually get a Yahoo and win with your winning 4 sets in a pair.
This game is pretty
I like
terrible
what Midi's
for
cooking
Midi
here.
because Midi is not as knowledgeable about Mahjong than I am, so...
That is an
I'm-
understatement. I have no idea. I love Romy, but this takes so much learning, and I have not done that learning. I keep being taunted by
Yeah.
people. 2 of them are in this call.
Yeah.
Right
My
for me.
fear, the reason I haven't learned Mahjong yet is because everyone I know who has learned it, it becomes the only thing they do for a while, and I'm
Yeah.
scared of falling into
You
that
should
hole.
hate. Anyone who really loves Mahjong hates it.
Like speedrunning.
Yeah, exactly. I deeply hate this game. I play it every week in real life.
Do you have one of those fancy auto tables?
No, but my club does. We have 3 of them for our ranked games. There's,
Hey.
if you are interested in Mahjong, there's clubs all around the world. I'm in Atlanta, but there's a big one in Seattle, there's one in New York City. I know there's a couple in Europe, but I'm less familiar with them, of course.
I want to praise Midi for actually winning
We
a
actually
hand.
got a really fast
I
Richie
did
match
it.
on here.
Are you proud of me?
Yeah, that was really
I
good.
lost,
And
but
either of you won. Oh, you're getting slow animation. You're getting slow roll.
Unfortunately, I think
the-
it's mandatory if you do it online.
Yeah. There's this thing that placement animation, as you might have noticed, went in slow motion compared to the other ones. We don't really know why that happens, but we do know it only happens if you have completed a game of Mahjong before restarting the game. So if the first time you start the game and then you play Mahjong, you'll get the regular placement animation, but if you finish a game and then play again on that placement animation, it'll be slow. No idea why.
Anyway, complete whiplash from Richie Mahjong. Here's Uno, legally distinct Uno.
Reverse.
Legally distinct Uno. It's my beloved. I always cite this one as my least favorite game in Clubhouse games. It's really frustrating. And they call it last card. And then maybe it's just gonna save a color change
We're
for the
just
very
INing
end.
it now? We're just INing?
I'm in
Like an
shambles!
actual-
I'm in shambles, amazing! Oh my
Yeah.
god!
Hey,
that
so I'm
was-
gonna need to open
was
another
literally
poll
optimal.
because it was a tie.
Yeah, Mahjong was a tie, last card was a mini win.
King's tail.
Alright.
That was honestly, I did because I had 3 light blues, a red, and a color change, and I thought, do I go for the red straight away just to get it done? And I paid off.
Yeah,
Sure.
yeah, it really did. That was really good gameplay. Like, that was really skilled Uno gameplay.
Always.
Mhm.
This is Pig's Tail. You take cards from the pile, and if you take 2 of the same suit, you have to take them all. There's a mode where you can put cards down that are ones that you've taken, but we're not playing that because that's slower. The person who has fewer cards at the end wins. So you do not want to be taking cards. Yeah, it's literally all RNG. Player 1 has a distinct advantage, I believe. But
We consider this one RNG.
Yeah.
We don't really care.
Yeah. We call
Yeah.
these the coin flip
Yeah.
games in this. We've played 2
Yeah.
of them, War,
Three
Pig's Tail,
of
and
them.
Takoyaki.
and we're gonna get to Takoyaki now.
Oh no, we're going for golf.
Takoyaki.
No.
Yeah.
Oh,
Golf is-
we're skipping Takoyaki. Let's go.
No, Takoyaki is later.
It's later.
We're
Yeah,
actually
we have a
gonna...
No,
very
Takoyaki's
interesting
my
order
favorite.
to split the games up a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
So we've got golf here. It's golf. Fun fact about these golf courses: these are the same as in Wii Sports.
Oh. That's
These
fun. It's
are-
just a top down of the Wii Sports courses.
Yeah, top-down golf game of Wii Sports. Ooh,
That...
let's go. I know Midi's done some golf speedruns, so I'm not surprised they're doing well.
Yeah, I had a 4-hour grind session of this to break I think it was a 2-year. There was a tie for the first place for like 2 years, and the only
Yeah.
motivation I had was to break the tie, and I'm now 4th place, which is absurd.
Yeah.
Like I don't know how people got that good, but yeah, a lot has happened. In
Oh,
this,
Jupi's going
considering it's an
all the way.
IL, a 4-minute IL for 9 holes.
The folks that I will be doing the peak race with after this, we play a lot of golf games together.
Yeah.
Which
This is not one of the better ones.
Most of us play golf games together while we watch Gondor win the golf game.
Yeah.
Oh, I should have.
Ooh,
I should have.
So good at golf.
almost.
I think the tree is not gonna win
so
it.
what Midi and Jupi are doing is
Yeah.
shooting
So-
through the trees.
Oh,
Yeah.
damn!
and if
I
you
should
shoot
have.
hard
I
enough,
should have.
you get the double eagle here.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
interesting thing with the trees is the moment you hit a tree in this game, all the wind does nothing. So I was on the tree there, and I just could do full power, and it was not going to do anything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was gotten.
It also calls what is it? Albatross. It calls that double eagle, which is funny. Clubhouse Games does a lot of stuff like that's really stupid.
Yeah,
Oh my god.
yeah, it's, I don't know.
Clubhouse Games does a lot of stuff like that where it calls things that they're not called. Like double eagle, where they have, I mean, obviously the very like legally distinct ones, like they call connect 4 in a row and last card, or when they call Uno last card. Yeah, it's weird. Like, I like a game that has quirks like that. Now we're doing toy baseball, which is very fun and it has a point. It's not pointless over Wi-Fi connection. It isn't frustrating. I didn't almost lose my record runs in this game. I don't hate it.
Are you sure?
I'm pretty sure. So I believe they're throwing this one. It is quite long if you actually decide to play it. So I don't know who's actually shooting. I think Midi's shooting right now. Midi's just pitching balls at Jupi, who is not hitting them back. It would technically be faster to try to hit them.
Yeah, well,
And hit them into the outfielder and get outs. That would be technically faster, but it's way less consistent. It's not likely that that's actually going to save time. Chances are you're just going to get hits like that.
like that. Yeah, I
Yeah,
do
like
want
that.
that, by the way. I want to get one run because that will make us play. It will pretty much mercy rule after after 2.5 innings, because at that point I would have just won the game. So yeah.
Yeah. And then you see Midi's gotten out there, which, you know, obviously if you know baseball, that's 3 strikes. That saves us a lot of time. It's the length of, like, it's 3 shots worth of, or 3 pitches worth of time in one pitch.
Mercy
But now
rule because
can
you're
Midi
up
hit-
by 1 is
Yeah.
wild.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, there's no actual mercy rule in this game. Like, if you're familiar with Wii Sports, for example, in Wii Sports speedrunning, you want to get 5 up, and then after the other person's done their pitching, it does do a mercy rule. But in this game, it just does it if there's no possible way that the other person can win. So, but unfortunately, with the sports games in this game, you can't choose who player 1 and player 2 are. It's just based on who you are in the lobby. So yeah, unfortunately, it is just fixed, so I'm gonna have to take the win on this one. We don't really get to choose.
So it's just the normal baseball. You don't play the bottom of the 9th if
The 9 of the 3rd.
Yeah,
the home team's already winning. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Or like, I don't know, you don't play the rest of the 15th inning if the Mariners get a run. Like, hypothetically, I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm not a baseball nerd, so that one went over my head, but I'm sure that was very funny.
Last night there was a 15-inning game.
Oh my god. In Clubhouse games, they play 3 innings because it's too exhausting to do 9. And obviously, that's also slower.
3 is plenty.
Do you want to try it on the next one?
Yeah, I was gonna say, should I go for an
exposure
alpha
to baseball
content?
is
Do on this
John
one.
Miller.
Do a content. Do it for the content.
Alright.
Oh, I missed it.
Sorry, I
It's so
went too
hard
fast.
with the latency to react.
Yeah, the latency makes this really
I'll
bad.
do it on
The funny thing about getting out here is that in single player runs, you actually want to the real like gamer strat is to play against the impossible CPU for this. Because there is a way you can like fairly consistently, I'd say like 90 to 95% of the time, make the CPU hit outs on impossible difficulty. And that is, of course, going to be faster than just waiting for the normal CPU to miss 27 shots. I call them shots. I feel like I'm gonna make all the baseball fans very mad. 27 bats, 27 hits. I don't know.
I'm gonna do it for the
I
conference.
mean, I'm European again, so I'm no help.
I played baseball very briefly as a young child, and I was very
Would you
bad.
call
at
them
it.
pitches? Like in cricket, it's called balls.
Yeah, I guess.
Okay, that makes sense.
Like pitches?
Pitches, sure. Missed 27 pitches in a row. That sounds right.
Also, what are you trying to do?
I'm not a
we
big
would like to
baseball
have
player.
our next advantage decider.
Oh yeah,
Okay.
yeah, that was a
Yeah, there was a poll. Woo is gaining advantage on the next section.
Has it been put up yet?
I think it has, but I'm not in chat.
We
now,
have a
so-
little bit of
It
time.
happened.
The one that we need for is toy curling, but we can delay it just by a little bit by doing 6-ball puzzle after. First.
Toy curling, my beloved. I've never lost a run to toy curling in my life. I used to play with very severe Joy-Con drift. And toy curling is a game where you use the joystick to like
No.
aim your shot. This is Rock'em Sock'em Robots, by the way, if you haven't noticed. You just punch each other. It is possible to draw this, by the way. Because like each punch is actually like a particular number of like distance units.
We did.
So I think they
We
did draw
Time
actually.
games. Let's do it. We did it. We did it.
That's
We did
crazy.
it!
Draw games.
Alright, do we know who got the advantage?
MIDI has once again been granted
Oh.
advantage, despite being ahead.
Yeah,
It's okay.
despite
I'm
being
gonna
ahead
come
of
back.
the advantage last time, I have a feeling Jupi's gonna get the next one.
So
It's okay,
I'm getting the
we
first
do have
move
a
because
plan
second player has
if I
better.
get too quiet.
Yeah, player 2 second player has more advantage here because they can
Yeah.
just bullshit the way. So MIDI gets that position.
Yeah. Getting the last shot in this game is extremely important.
I tried.
Yeah. Yeah, you want to, if you're player 1, you
yeah.
can at least try and get an advantage by blocking the home area of the other person like that.
Yeah, exactly. But they can also do that.
Yeah, true.
In single player speedruns, you always play with yourself as second because you get the last shot, you get the last say, and who's in the middle. Makes it very nerve-wracking if you're not already in the middle on the last shot. This game is controlled with the joystick, and like the amount that you pull back the joystick is the strength of the shot, which of course you can imagine with Joy-Con drift makes it very frustrating and difficult. And also it's just very frustrating and difficult in general because there's not a lot of like fidelity on like the amount of force you use, and it's like, wait, I didn't do that. But it looks like MIDI and Jupi are playing this pretty well.
There are a handful of motion control games where using the Joy-Cons is mandatory, so it's optimal to use Joy-Con on all the other games as well.
Yeah, otherwise you just always use Pro-Con. Oh,
Of course, in
that was risky, MIDI. That was risky. Pushing that towards the middle is crazy.
Yeah.
That was a good game though.
If I'm in the center already on the last shot, I just do like a very low power shot to like the far right or far left.
6-ball puzzle.
6-ball puzzle, my beloved. I love 6-ball puzzle so much.
Yeah, unfortunately, we have earmarked this as a MIDI win, and that is because of my history with this game being very deep.
Yeah.
And Jupi's not been
MIDI
as deep,
is
and
the only-
she is decent, I would say. But yeah, Jupi will just throw this game. I can try and get something. From
Yeah, you can.
Normally this is
quickly-
like a Puyo type kind of game, where you try to make shapes out of the balls. If you get 6 of them into, for example, a hexagon like MIDI's trying right now, with the red ones. If that had like completed, there would be a bunch of like hexagonal shaped balls that would fall into Jupi's side, that would clog everything up. And if she was actually trying to win, it would mess up whatever she was working on.
yeah, long games of that get really tense as well. Like, it starts really slow, but eventually it gets like really quick with how fast the pieces fall. So
For a while,
me and Clara played a few times, and yeah, because we both are really familiar with the game, it is really fun.
Yeah, I think for a while there's a category for all of the games individually and also doing all of them in a row called Master, where you do the game's requirement. You can basically get all the medal achievements for a particular game, and then obviously Master all games would be all of those. World record for that is just under 6 hours by the GOAT Schwarze 3010. Like just incredible runner. But Midi and I traded the individual level record for mastering 6-ball puzzle back and forth for a little while. I think Midi's time currently beats mine, but I forget.
Yeah. I think it was really close, yeah. But I switched 2 loads again, could mess that up. I actually did try doing runs for like half an hour with Switch 2, I think, but I just gave up because it's so difficult. Like, there's so much potential technically, but every time you reset a Master IL, you have to like reset the save data on the Switch with Clubhouse games.
Yeah,
so it's just painful.
Pretty rough.
Oh no!
What happened?
I got
The 10.
Yeah, it's just whoever gets the last hit.
This is one that is very like you can just fight on this one because it's gonna last the same 2 minutes anyway. And yeah, there are a total of 300 points in this game if you don't hit any of the negative targets like Midi just has, and Jupi just has, and Jupi just has, and Jupi just has, and Midi just has.
Yeah, it gets pretty messy, that section.
Yeah. In the Win All Games run and Master All Games run, the medal achievement you have to get for this is 100 points, which is literally free. If you like have a pulse. So like even competing against each other, they both got 100 points.
With a maximum of 300 as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Battle tanks.
Battle Tanks is another one where they can actually fight, because this is going to be a minute no matter what. This is Clubhouse Games' attempt to like cash in on the We Play Tanks nostalgia. Midi's nodding their head.
Yeah, this is We Play at home. I've speedrun We Play for 4 years, and this came out, and I was so hyped, and then it was this. But I do love
It's not
that
very
they put
good,
it in this game, but yeah. It's
just 2 tanks shooting at each other on a fairly small battlefield. I will say the battlefields are like pretty well designed in this.
Yeah.
They are like.
Yeah, they went for.
I mean, now they're just like.
It's also fun when you get in a stalemate like that. Oh, and the double kill.
Yeah, so I still need
I
to.
believe Jupi is still ahead 2-1 now.
Yeah.
Well, that's nice.
Yeah,
That's nice.
Yeah. The
Run.
thing with this game is it actually uses tank controls. Like We Play's tanks is just it is just moving normally, but this game actually uses tank controls with the stick. So yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty
I
cool.
tried to go for the win.
Yes!
Well done.
The fun thing about this game in Win All Games is that you can kind of spawn camp all of this difficulties of CPU with a particular angle on a particular shot. I'm sure that would not work on Jupi or Midi. Although maybe. I think it would work on me. I think I
it
would know
could
what
have
to
worked if Midi would be already set. But yeah.
Can I do the strat I've never done before? Yes, I can.
No. Oh, yes. Okay.
Is that
There
it?
it is.
I don't know.
You
Looks
kind of
like
did
it.
it, yeah.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, you're always on the bad
Well, I
side
think-
because of how the putts are laid
Yeah,
out.
you can't do it from that side. Yeah.
Yeah.
But you did get a pocket.
Yeah.
Yeah,
there's a strat where you can get a really good break shot. I guess it's called
Yeah.
a break in this game. It's billiards. It's billiards too.
Yeah, it looks like you did the regular like good break. Except you're not doing the same pieces as you would if you wanted the good break. Like it's good for if you are playing white pieces and you're on the same side. So Jupi is gonna have a slightly easier time because you've done the good break. because the good break is good for white pieces.
Yeah, but it's not the perfect break
so
because it's not the one where you start with already 2 pieces in. So
Yeah, exactly.
God, it was 2 pieces.
I-
Yeah, it is really good, isn't it? For that reason.
yeah, it's very powerful.
Yeah,
Oh shoot.
it's very rarely 2 pieces. It's usually 1 white piece, 1 brown piece, but occasionally, if you aim it just right and the game is kind to you, you can get 2 pieces in on the break shot. And I have grinded a lot of Karam ILs. I would say I'm probably like the most consistent Karam speedrunner out there. I'm the only one who cares about it enough.
There, I gave you a freebie.
I respect
I
the
Karam
attempt
about
at
it.
the, at the,
Yeah, it was
the
an
fun.
attempt.
Yeah.
Oh no, friends
But
online.
yeah, so there's a particular break shot that we like to do. And that's why we like whenever I play like casually like online, I like to have whoever's not hosting the lobby go first, because that makes the like easy break shot where you can just clean them out like without them ever getting a turn impossible. This is a pretty close one. You might notice the red piece there. It's the queen, and neither player can win until the queen is pocketed. It doesn't matter who pockets the queen; it just has to be in there. If you pocket all of your own color pieces before the queen is pocketed, you do actually just lose. Yeah, if you pocket the queen, you have to cover it by then pocketing one of your own pieces. That was almost crazy, and it still is. Maybe it's like has.
That is amazing. GG's.
Mhm.
Wow. I have nothing to say. Incredible.
Yeah. That was a very good one.
Yeah, it should also be mentioned that, like in billiards, you can scratch or make the stone you're shooting with, which is this game's like cue ball. You can make it go in the pockets, but it's so big it basically never happens, so you just don't need to worry about it.
Yeah. It's happened a couple times.
I believe it's called a striker in this game.
Oh yeah, sorry, I'm too billiards
Yeah.
build. I'm sorry.
Yeah, we play speedrunner. Everyone point and laugh.
Yeah, we played. Yeah, we played.
Midi
speedrunner.
Midi actually paid their bills at the mental asylum.
That's what he got renamed.
This is speed. This is a speed-based game. You have to put down cards that are like numerically adjacent or like rank-wise adjacent to cards in the middle. And Midi just sniped Jupi 7 there, as you can see. They both tried to put down a 7, but Midi was faster. And yeah, essentially, whoever gets rid of all their cards first wins. It is faster to play this game without jokers, because even though jokers can be placed anywhere, they are extra cards in the deck.
Whoops. Oh no! Oh wow, that was quick.
Yeah.
That was a blowout, yeah.
That was disgusting.
That was cruel.
Yeah, I got lucky with a few adjacent cards on my side.
Yeah. God, I'm getting destroyed.
Toy tennis.
Toy tennis. It's tennis. That's the game.
Pointus.
Pointus.
Toyness. I didn't like that one, actually. Yeah, so it's toy tennis.
15 left.
Oh, we're throwing, I see.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
this
mean,
one can
Midi is
run
supposed
pretty
to win.
long.
30
But I guess you're being nice.
I just forget. Yeah, but it's technically faster if you win.
It's faster for Jupi to win this, yeah.
Yeah. Normally it's a
if you
meaty
want.
win to make it like it's fair,
I do
but I
not
guess
see
I'm
it.
getting it today.
I do not see it. I do not see the
You
midi
can just
win
put go
text.
for a different win later.
I have it on
Yeah.
my side. I'm.
No, I'm joking. I do. It's just that.
Oh, okay.
Toy football.
I
It's our
was
backup
afraid.
plan.
Did I
Oh.
send you the
Close to the
wrong
content.
splits?
No.
This is a game I'm not familiar with. I don't think we have this in the North American version. It's called Toy Football.
Yeah, that's the real goal. Is it
I
toy
don't
soccer
know.
or
This
toy
doesn't look
football?
very much like football to me.
Mhm.
No, this is toy soccer, obviously a North American version, toy football in European. And this, I would say, for Master All games, this is the hardest one.
Really?
Um,
Oh. To be fair, I understand.
Spider Solitaire is rough, but you can do it. You can always like eventually get there. The CPUs in this, I think, can just like move faster than you can. When you get to the higher difficulties, it's actually crazy.
Yeah, they're awful in this game, to be fair.
I think they're just allowed to be better than you. It's just ridiculous.
Not
But
to
yeah,
mention, this game is just ridiculously hard to control sometimes.
Yeah, it's really rough. If you played any sort of like tabletop football, soccer game, then this is what it's based on.
No, this is nothing like what we actually play when we
which is an interesting
what we
mechanic.
call tabletop football.
Mhm.
Yeah.
It's a very different game.
Oh, okay. In
Tabletop
America we call it
isn't it?
foosball, which I think is stupid.
Yeah, a little bit.
Yeah.
Obligatory question. Those of you who are footy fans, who's your team?
I barely ever watch football, but I support Tottenham when we do, and that's like once a
Alright.
year.
Not terrible. You can that is an opinion that I won't kick you out of the Discord for.
This is like a Tottenham game going on right now, so you know.
Yeah, you're getting rolled.
I usually lose those, so I'm glad.
Yeah, I won like 5-1 last time.
It was very difficult. Oh,
Yeah.
yeah. I
Okay,
was
there you
being,
go. You got-
I
you got
was
one.
being very
If I
surrounded.
win this. So there is stoppage time, but it's anything random between 10 and 15 seconds. So
Yeah,
yeah.
I think it's
Apparently, some
10,
countries call that game
14.
baby foot, and I
Yeah.
think we should.
Yeah, in
Lean
French
into
it's
that.
called babyfoot.
Hmm.
Oh,
Oh,
I-
nailed it.
this is a known goal.
Oh, time.
Yeah, I even
even
goaled myself.
11 seconds.
Kid.
See it.
Oh my god, no. I can't let it win. I need the points.
No, we got stuck in the corner. No.
No, no.
Oh,
Yes!
I
Oh,
for the goal.
defending it to the end.
There, that was really good.
Yeah, nice.
Ah, what a defense. Oh my
That was
god.
like 4 defenses. Player of the game.
Anyway, something way less interesting.
Takoyaki.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is takoyaki. You know, I like takoyaki. This is the best coin flip game.
Hungry, though.
Because it's very satisfying. Essentially, the players take turns drawing cards from the top of the deck. And whatever number they draw, they put it in that particular position. And if they draw a face card, they don't put it down. So Midi's putting the 3 in the third position, the 2 in the second position, and so on.
No,
Um,
no. You can't do
This
this
is
to me.
crazy.
You can't do this
Joker
to
at the
me.
beginning, though.
Oh my.
Joker
Joker at the
here,
beginning is
though.
really rough.
Oh,
I needed the 2. You
Yeah.
killed like 2 of
Yeah.
them.
Yeah, that's actually bad.
This
game
is my
choice,
favorite-
honestly.
This is my
so-
favorite coin flip game because the jokers make it so that you do actually have some sort of agency here. You have to count the cards to make sure you know what the best place to put your joker is. And right now they're both drawing each other's cards.
Oh no, there's only one left.
Yeah, are we
There's
out?
only one left.
We might be out.
I believe there's only one more tree left.
Oh, there.
No.
Midi's guaranteed draw at worst. All the
Midi
threes
still
and
have
dons
to
you
like find
cannot win.
the 7. Otherwise, even though it's still a draw now, but if the deck runs out, it's always a draw. Even if
even
you
if
were
somebody has
like
more
ahead on
cards.
cards. Oh, but Midi does get the 7.
Midi gets the
What a
7
tense game of
and wins.
Takoyaki.
Yeah.
Actually, tenser than most games of
That's the last coin
Takoyaki.
flip. In my speedruns, I do all the coin flips back to back, just to get all of the pain out of the way.
Mhm.
Like, because they're all a 50-50 chance, when you're speedrunning this, you essentially like expect to lose each one once. That's the time you expect. Like, you expect to have to play War twice, and Takoyaki twice, and Pig's Tail
Yeah.
twice. And then sometimes you'll have to play one 3 times, and sometimes you'll have to play one.
Although the interesting thing is, Takoyaki, technically a tie does not count as a win in this game. In Clubhouse Switch
Yeah.
anyway. So it's like a coin flip, but it can also land on its side. So
Yeah. But you do also have the advantage of having the jokers that you can count cards with and going first. This is air hockey. Pretty self-explanatory. If you've ever been to an arcade, you've probably seen this. has some interesting controls. You move around with the joystick or D-pad, and you press A to, and we call it smash, where you just like propel your mallet really quickly towards the puck, no matter where the puck is. It'll just go in that direction automatically.
That's bad.
So I'm assuming we're playing to 5 here.
We are, yeah.
This is a really close game.
Oh. No! Yes! GG.
And Jupi takes it 5-3. What are our wins at? I haven't checked in a second. I think Midi's in the lead.
Mm-hmm.
Because of all those advantages.
Yeah.
That would do it. No, but you've played very well. You both played very well. We're playing simple rules billiards, so this is probably not any kind of billiards you've seen before. I don't know. I don't think people really play this. But you're essentially in this version of billiards just trying to sink 5 balls.
I'm sorry.
And of
I'm sorry
course,
that
we
we
have a
play
shot.
billiards.
Yep.
Yeah, we play runners are in shambles today because yeah, you can just finish billiards and well, you can finish billiards in 20 seconds if you play 9-ball,
Yeah.
which I would do in runs.
The IL for this is, I believe, 12 seconds, maybe 13 seconds for 9-ball. And you can also one-shot. You can also one-shot the 5 balls here, but it's very rare. We do have a consistent break shot. Like it's usually almost always it gets 3. Often it will get 4.
Unlike
Actually
billiard
difficult. There are
modes.
no good things here. If you get this would be sick. Oh, there were nothing good
And so,
there.
of course, Midi,
Yeah.
with that advantage, got to go first to do that break shot, and of course has basically a free win if they don't
Almost.
scratch.
I could have won.
But yeah, yeah. I mean, it's kind of funny. Like, there are 3 times that Nintendo has done billiards in games like this. Clubhouse Games DS has 9-ball where it just ends properly. This game which was 15 years after, which ends properly, and we play which just doesn't.
Yeah, we play single player billiards, which is interesting.
Yeah. It's definitely interesting.
I think
yeah.
Clubhouse Games, like this version 51, has like the best and like most accurate version of billiards, because in Clubhouse Games, like the rules are all normal, but the physics are weird.
Yeah. Yeah, the balls
And
are
the controls
comically
are
large.
completely yeah. There's like the comically large billiards balls. The controls are really rough. You have to use the touch screen to make your shot. It's very strange. We have a semi-consistent way to get strikes. We have several semi-consistent way to get strikes in Clubhouse Games. I'm a little bit out of practice on it. But apparently, Midi and Jupi are not. That should have been a strike.
That should have been
Yeah,
a strike.
I'm saying it now.
Oh, judges.
Yeah, look how far
Yeah, it's straight.
that
I just did.
teleported over there. That went so far.
What?
Unfortunately. Yeah, spin just doesn't work sometimes.
Yeah, sometimes spins does not want to work.
Oh no. Watch me get this split.
You got a crazy split here.
I was so close in our last practice run of this.
Oh yeah,
I'm
last
determined.
practice
Come on.
there was like a 5 middle, and it was almost.
Let's stand up.
Oh, you stand up for that one, huh?
Yeah. Yeah, there is a funny thing in this game though. You will notice that I actually moved the ball closer to the line at the beginning, and that is because if you keep it like where it spawns in, you have to go really far up for it to actually like register. Good spare, by the way.
Thank you.
Yeah, so what I do just to make sure it goes through every time rather than motion controls having a moment is I will just move it forward, and then at least if it doesn't work properly, at least the throw has gone through.
Yeah.
And that was important to me and not many other runners, because the main thing I did in this game was all sports games.
Yeah. All sports games. I think of the so Clubhouse Games has 5 categories of game, which are board games, card games, sports games, variety games, and single player games. And we have little speed runs for doing all of doing just the games in those categories. And so I think by far the most popular one was always board games, until I killed it. And then variety games, I think nobody ever really ran most of the other ones. Single player games was pretty. It has a couple runners. Card games had a couple runners, but I was a variety games runner. Midi was a sports games runner, and then I became an all games runner.
Mhm. Yeah. Oh, look at this.
Double.
I hope that's enough.
Yeah.
I hope that's enough.
Yeah, so normally you would actually just throw on the last frame because this gives you an extra ball. But we are winning, hopefully. Look at
Yes!
this
Yeah.
turkey to
Let's
end
go.
it.
Final Turkey, that's crazy.
Yeah.
What a comeback.
So, yeah.
Jeez,
You
don't call it a comeback.
Yeah, you don't get bonus points.
I'm
on the
calling
last
it a
one. Yeah, that's
comeback.
it. You win.
Yeah.
Nice.
If you get a spare,
That
you
was
still
huge
have a
comeback.
chance.
When I say something's a comeback, it's a
I believe-
comeback.
I believe Midi was 16 points behind, so
Yeah, you're done.
yeah,
you
if they
win.
get 6 now, it's a tie.
Oh, actually, yeah.
Yeah, you do get this last one.
Okay.
Oh! Well done. Well done.
Yeah, but considering like the strikes on the last frame don't give you like the bonus points. So if you get a spare, the next throw is doubled, and if you get a strike, the next 2 throws are doubled. So and that doesn't happen on the last frame. So considering that was pretty close in the end.
Yeah. Also, you still advantage, so congrats on winning dots.
All right. We're playing 301 darts. When I played Clubhouse games as a kid, I didn't know what 301 was. I was not aware of darts. In 301, you're just trying to get exactly 301 points. And obviously the person who goes first is going to have a major advantage. If of course you can hit the triple 20s, which Midi did once.
Yeah. Yeah, it's funny.
I've gotten pretty good
play
at
IRL darts, and it's a lot easier in this game. You kind of it's still difficult and it does drift sometimes, but you want to go pretty much where me and Jupi are, and then just go full power.
Yeah.
It's very difficult to play this game when you start out though, but eventually it's pretty good.
Yeah. I've gotten pretty good at consistently hitting like 301 in the optimal amount of shots, but I do know that when you're playing on online lag, like it definitely feels weird. Like you'll have like a little hand motion that'll be delayed, and so it'll just sort of be like a random wiggling. That's hard to predict. So it's definitely harder on.
I'm not gonna try that one. That
for
one is
anyone
too.
who's familiar with real darts, the big thing in that game is to get a 9 dart finish, so finishing in 9 darts. In this game, with 301, you can finish in 6 darts, and it's pretty generous because you can actually get 1. And because we're playing on open out, you could just get 5 triple 20s and then still get it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, typically in when you actually play 301, I believe, Midi, you can correct me, I believe you typically play on double out, which means your last like points have to be from a double score.
Yeah, that's right.
Which is the outer ring.
He possibly coming in.
I'm well.
And Clubhouse Games is also really nice, and it highlights for you when you have like a place you can hit that gives you the win.
Okay,
Doesn't
second
make you
try.
do
Second
that.
try.
Yeah, so unfortunately the
Second
bottom, aiming for the bottom of the board for some reason is so much harder. That's
Bust out.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
Oh,
Yes, and if you go over 301, you basically that
for
frame
the
gets
swag?
reset.
It is.
So
super-
Midi is gonna go for this 777 here, it looks like. Me personally, I would be going for just a single 20 and a single 1. Because I know that those shots are easier. Because like Midi said.
Oh, you don't get your third throw if you bust?
Yeah.
No, you just lose
Yeah.
points.
Yeah. The reason I would say single 20, single 1, and the reason it's so hard to
it's
shoot
so
down towards the bottom is basically like you're physically holding the controller and whenever you start holding that trigger button, it spawns you like in the center. So you have to go down, like you have to move your hands down basically into your lap to get to that bottom region.
Yeah.
Which makes it hard to like, do accurate full shots.
What I actually tried to do on the last one is I tried to go really high to compensate
Yeah,
for it, and it still
You start
didn't
up
work.
there and you bring it down. That's the way to do it, and it's still a little difficult because I think it just makes the physics work differently.
Yeah. So quickly, I'm gonna say we're gonna need the advantages, but also because I am behind by 6 points, I am given the resigns for a little upset. I did say there was an upset, so I am given the all 3 resign games for a little tighter game.
Chat voted to give you advantage.
Perfect.
So
Then I get full advantage no matter what.
dreams alive.
Oh, okay. So you've got
Okay,
it.
the game is still on. I can still win this.
Yeah. 7.
So this is sevens. Yeah.
Yeah, you can go. You can go.
The sevens are played on the board. You can play cards adjacent to it. If you can't play, then because of the rules we've set it on, you just lose.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the game.
There you go.
Typically, you'll have
Already
like
won.
some passes that you can use if you have no moves or if you just want to not put any cards on the board. But obviously, for speedrunning, if you can make people just instantly lose, then that's way faster.
I don't want to play those. Those are way too nice.
Yeah, so you want to try and keep the board closed. So I can only imagine Jupi has the 6 of clubs or the 8 of clubs or something, and is pretty much closing the game up, which is the best play.
Yeah, that's the strat.
Yeah.
Oh,
And now
CPU.
I'm not getting it.
Interesting.
Oh,
But Jupi. Oh,
unfortunately, didn't get the
that in
win there.
time.
So that's one more point for the CPUs.
Mm-hmm.
I really feel like I think the CPUs have had like 5 wins now.
Yeah.
Which is pretty good considering they are only in like a third of the games
Yeah.
Yeah.
at most.
Yeah.
Maybe like a quarter.
So this is chess. And here MIDI is gonna do the opening where you resign on the first turn.
Yeah, it's a
The
very
white
interesting
flag.
opening one.
The
I'm
white
not
flag gambit.
I'm not familiar with the
French defense, I see.
CO code on this one. It's an interesting strategy. We'll see if it pays off for him.
So now it's Hex.
So Hex is not a really interesting game, usually, except there's also a resign button here.
Yeah, I'm a big fan of Hex. It does have a major first turn advantage, but essentially what you would be doing is trying to connect the blue side to the blue side or the red side to the red side, if you know which player you are, with pieces of your own color.
And then Nine Men's Morris, which is
Um,
absolutely
Nine
Brass's
Men's
game, because
Morris.
there's a huge guide he made for this one.
Yeah.
If we didn't have Brass Beat for, I mean, a lot of the games, but especially Nine Men's Morris, the speed run would be like 20 minutes slower.
No, whoops.
You
I
forgot to
decided I wanted to
I
play that
would
one.
explain the rules of this game. I would explain the rules of this game, but I don't want to.
Fair.
It's way too demanding.
It's not a very good game. It's a little bit cringe.
Mm-hmm.
The funniest thing is I speedrun another really weird, obscure shovelware DS game that also has a Nine Men's Morris variant, and it's even worse there.
Really?
Yeah.
I actually didn't know that.
Yeah, it's like it's
Which
very
one is
bad.
that?
Touchmaster 4 Connect.
Oh,
Yeah.
love this kind of game.
I got like 4 of those that I applied for speedrun.com. What can I say? I'm just all over those games.
So this is Hit and Blow. If you've ever played Mastermind, this is that. MIDI and Jupi are doing the optimal 2 guesses for like ruling out possibilities. They're both taking one for the team on that one. MIDI does a fully possible thing here, and so now we know, because we have duplicate colors off, that because there's only 6 colors, and out of the 4 that were in MIDI's guess, there's only 2. We know both of the colors that weren't in that guess are in the code. Ooh, I see what's wrong with this guess.
Oh
personally.
no!
So, hang on. I can work this out.
I can
I
still
won.
win.
Here's how many can still win.
I think I know what I would guess here, but I'm not going to tell you because that would be cheating.
Oh, I realized what I did.
My brain is not working. Wait, no, that would be silly.
Yeah, I was like, it really is not working. You're putting a pink
I
down.
got it. I got it.
Okay.
I got it.
Yeah.
So,
My brain
I
has
need to make
turned
sure
to
I'm not
mush in the
making any
last 2
mistakes.
minutes.
That wasn't the one I was gonna do.
yeah,
I
but
think- I
the
think now
second
it's
the second
Aaron's.
column gives it.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Smart.
Yeah, I should have actually taken that knowledge with me.
So,
Oh my god, 2 away.
Jupi wins.
4 in a row as well, and you get not much of an advantage in fairness, but
Yeah.
Honestly, like, I would be shocked if anyone in the audience hadn't heard of Connect 4, but I was doing a statistics tutoring thing in my senior year of high school, and I like made a reference to Yahtzee to my teacher, and he was like, "What is that?" And I'm like, "How do you not know Yahtzee?"
We're like, what?
So 4 in a row, you have to make 4 in a row of your own color. There's gravity physics. So you always play at the bottom of each particular column.
oh,
Which means that for any given turn, there's at most 7 possible moves, which makes this a very solvable game. It is solved for player 1 if you all play perfectly. Which, Midi, are you playing perfectly?
no.
I don't think so.
Well, the
I don't
interesting
think
thing
so.
is someone
Jupi,
is gonna
are you
win this.
Oh
because
no!
there is
I think-
Oh no!
I think
You're
Midi
winning!
wins.
No!
Midi,
I will win
Midi wins.
this. Yeah.
That is over. Oh no! I got played.
Mhm. I totally.
Yeah,
totally.
Midi
yeah,
forced me in
mentally.
there.
I.
That was a pretty nice force win.
Oh, okay. I think that now
We
I
are
need
saving
to
the
tie.
frames still.
Anyway, talking
Yeah,
of
I-
Yahtzee, here's your 9-minute game of Yacht Dice because we're not
Yeah.
gonna throw.
Yeah.
This is another one of those games.
Legally
Ludo, where
distinct.
it's great. Yeah,
Mhm.
it's another legally distinct game. I will say Yacht Dice was like the name of the game before Yahtzee came and like made it popular, so I will give them that. Nobody calls Uno last card though.
Mhm.
So this is like slightly different from typical like what you'll see on like Yahtzee score sheets. There's no 3 of a kind, and small straight and large straight are worth a lot less, 15 and 30 respectively, and then full house is scored as the sum of the dice rather than just 25. But that's it. This is another one of those games that you can save state on, so it's actually a lot faster to save state these than the other save stateable games. So this one I typically do near the end of my speedrun, because it's like on the menu closer to the games that I do towards the end, and it's actually surprisingly consistent, especially with how bad the CPU is at it.
Shouts to the perfect Yacht
But-
Dice speedrun where you just save state a bunch
Yes.
of times until you get the perfect outcome on every single cell.
Yeah,
Multiple people.
I wanna
have
look up-
run
Yeah, I
it.
did.
Yeah.
yeah, I think I've run it.
So
I'm
the
pretty sure I've
story
run it.
about that is I actually we actually invented that category in Chrism's chat.
Yeah.
When he was running the game originally. Sort of this idea came up, and then I found out about the fast save scumming you could do, and was what actually made the category viable. I believe
Yeah.
the world record for it is now somewhere in the 15 minutes.
Which is ridiculous.
Let me look.
Yeah, I think it is somewhere
Show
around there.
miscellaneous categories.
It's very fast.
It's 14 minutes.
For a
30
perfect score, you need yacht, which is a 5 of a kind, in aces through sixes, so 1 of each kind. Another yacht for yacht, and then also a yacht 6 for 4 of a kind and full house, because a yacht 6s counts as 4 sixes and 3 plus 2 sixes as well.
Yeah.
So
you have to hit 30 points in both of those, and then also.
oh wait, and a yacht 6 for choice. Don't forget
Yeah.
about that.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah,
And then if you get
exactly.
small and large trade, you get 325 points.
Yeah.
And now my statistics are ruined forever.
Yeah, no, when you save scum on this, the high score, you literally cannot get a high score after you do this category in Yacht Dice. Because Clubhouse Games tracks high scores on like, profile wide And once you get 325, it's over for you.
Yeah, you've just completed the whole game. Nothing else to do.
Yeah, you actually have to either delete it off your Switch, or if you have a physical copy, you have to burn it.
I don't know what to do.
I'm jumping out, folks, because I need to go get set up for peak because I'm running in the next run. But I'm leaving you in the incredibly capable hands of Sid.
Hey, I've been watching you this whole time.
I will continue to
Ominous.
update the win counter from here.
Nice.
But good luck with the rest of the run.
Yeah, good luck with Pete.
See y'all on the
Goes
other
well.
side.
Good luck.
Okay, this was very silly.
I've been. This is good, actually.
Are you actually sacrificing your yacht this early?
No, for content.
You gotta keep it. I'm
I'm
Yeah,
not
I
gonna
feel
get
like
it.
for content, I feel like sacrificing the yacht there is the correct move, but for content, you gotta put it in choice.
Yeah.
Just got stuck.
Oh,
Yeah.
this is so bad.
Yeah, it's worth 50 points.
Now that's a little
If you're not
better.
familiar with the
I think it was
strategy of
worth keeping the
Yahtzee,
single 5, but yeah,
I'm
not
sure
a lot
you're
to go
like-
off of there.
I'm sure everyone knows like what a full house is for Yahtzee, but like if you get 63 or more points in your top half, which ends up being essentially 3 of each number, so essentially a 3 of a kind in 1s, 2s, 3s, 4s, 5s, and 6s, you get a 35-point bonus, which is quite a lot of points. So that's the sort of like push and pull of Yahtzee. You want to get those big point categories down in the bottom half, but you also want to keep a healthy top half so you get that 35-point bonus.
So yeah, Jupi got a bit unlucky in the beginning, and she had to basically sacrifice aces, which only costs a few points, but it does mean you need to mark a 4 of a kind on the top half for the bonus, basically.
Exactly.
Meanwhile, Midi has a bit more luck going for them with still being on pace for the bonus, and now being a little bit ahead, meaning they have a free spot for the. They can sacrifice aces, or you can make the 4 of a
I never
kind,
go
which is
for
an
a kind.
interesting way.
I don't know. It will
Middling
give me a
smooth
3-point
for a
lead,
kind, I
but
don't know
is
that.
it really useful? Because the others I've got are the 5s and the 6s, which I would need 3 of for each anyway. Like,
You make
the
a
only
good
thing
point,
is, it
but
would
you could
help me
also
on aces.
sacrifice your
That is the point, but you do need zero aces, which
Yeah, that would
does
get you like a free spot in your aces.
True.
Yeah,
Oh, this is bad.
Yes.
this is bad.
and fourth again.
Yes. I hate you.
Okay, okay.
Oh, right,
go on, go
right.
on.
We're playing for content, so I need to cheer for you, Jupi.
Yeah. Who would me?
Yeah, I want Jupi to get a yacht of 2s. Specifically,
Yacht
if
of
not
2s?
2s, I don't want it.
Lovely. Oh,
Yeah.
I see the 5, and it's like,
Oh,
yeah.
That's the tantalizing thing about Clubhouse games Yahtzee is how
Oh, I
much the
need-
dice bounce around and like show you the numbers you want and then flip away.
Oh, I need a perfect. I need 4 4s.
Hmm.
Otherwise, I'm not getting top row.
Nice large straight.
Midi threw another large straight.
Oh,
Yeah.
Yeah. Why didn't you put that in your large straight, Midi? It's weird. I don't know.
Yeah.
Same reason you didn't draw Gomoku, I guess.
Oh.
So who is the danger now?
Perfect content. Come on,
How
yacht.
much content
I'm
are we
going all
playing?
in on yacht.
Okay.
Okay, the
Ooh,
4s.
Okay.
So Jupi does need 4 4s to get the bonus.
Yeah.
But
Ooh.
Ooh.
realistically, she doesn't need anything else to win.
The other one was on
Oh,
the 4 for a split second.
there it is.
Okay, you do get the bonus.
That's crazy.
Oh my god.
You gotta catch up.
The funny thing is, large straight,
although-
you pretty much just like, you can't really explicitly go for that unless it just kind of happens.
Yeah.
So that's why it's just kind of got pushed off there. I just got lucky getting it. Oh no.
Uh-oh.
Content!
Content.
No, that's such a sacrifice. Now you need a 5 of a kind and 5s.
Yeah, exactly. I'll get a yacht in 5s and
Okay.
a yacht in yacht. It's easy.
What do we do?
Realistically, Midi
I don't
can
know.
bet that Jupi won't get the either a large straight or a yacht this late in the game. That's kind of a tough ask.
Mhm.
So in that light, just 3 5s would be enough. would be enough to overtake again. Then it comes down to who can hit the yacht.
Oh, you're going for it. Ooh.
We're going for
You're
it.
going
Are
for
we?
it.
Content.
Content.
Essential fun.
Oh, hold.
Hold.
No!
Yes!
No.
Named! Oh.
Oh,
We're going for the
We got
cinema
one more
ending.
go.
Okay, the twos.
Okay.
Kyra, it's happening.
Yeah, twos.
If you called this...
Is it happening?
No!
Oh, it's
Oh, no.
happening.
Oh,
No. No.
Please. No!
No.
oh.
Oh no.
Oh.
I almost had it.
Oh no.
Yacht, please.
Oh, the
Hang on. It's not over.
Oh, the
It's not
double.
over.
1 in 36. You can do it.
What?
No.
Oh.
We had so many
Oh.
We had so many poor replies. That's gotta be a record.
That's really
I
weird.
think so, yeah.
Should have saved that for top half.
That was ridiculous.
That was funny.
Oh. Okay, I can still tie. I can still
Yeah.
tie.
I think personally that's a CPU win if we tie.
Yeah. I guarantee you the CPU would not have won that Yatsu's game.
yeah, we got about 50.
Yeah, about that.
Yeah. There's sometimes when you're doing finish all games and you literally just like go down the line and just like never re-roll and just put everything in the first category your cursor selects.
Yeah.
Where you beat the CPU. So this is dots and boxes. Players take turns drawing lines. If you complete a square, you get a point for it, and you fill in the square, and you get to go again. Which makes the strategy very interesting.
This early, huh?
Mhm.
Oh, shoot.
A lot of the strategy in this game comes down to like eventually you will be forced to make a box for your opponent, and the strategy comes down to like how
Oh, why did I do
interesting.
Yeah, I'm surprised about that one.
The strategy
was
comes
just a
down to
blunder.
like the number of boxes in each like section of the board. So as you can see, this section is I believe 9. It's 9 squares. And then Jupi is not actually supposed to give a box to MIDI here.
Yeah, that's not a throw for content, that's just throwing. So yeah.
And so typically you want to find like the smallest amount of boxes you can give at a time to your opponent. But MIDI might have other plans. So yeah, that's a tricky one to find, but that is one box given to MIDI. There's no real reason not to take it, is there?
Yeah.
And now, of course, so it's given to Jupi, and then MIDI takes these two.
Now, this game does actually have a certain trick up its sleeve. I wonder if either of the player know about it.
I bet MIDI does. I don't know if Jupi plays this casually enough, but I
don't.
I have a feeling I know roughly what you're talking about. Like, I don't
No,
know.
he does.
Oh, MIDI doesn't know.
I feel like
MIDI.
I don't know.
Do they know?
No.
I don't know.
I mean, it
No,
wouldn't have
basically,
used it
they're gonna
anyway, but
know.
it would get it closer. Yeah.
So at this point, it doesn't matter. So I can tell what's going on. Basically, once you end a line, instead of taking the entire line, what you can do is cut off the line at the end and give the opponent a close domino at the end. They will have to take 2 points there, and then give away another big line.
Mhm.
Yeah. Basically, it stalls you having to give the next big section to your opponent, and you sacrifice 2 boxes for it. All
So
right, I believe it's final game.
Jupi needs to win this game to tie it up, but this game has a pretty big first advantage for the first player. So Jupi may be able to pull this one off. We will see how this goes. So this is Mancala. You pick one of your pockets, and you take out all the stones there, and you distribute them counterclockwise alongside the pockets afterwards. Now, two things can happen. Either you land in your home, in which case you get to go again, as Jupi shows here, or you land in one of your own pockets, and when it's empty, you get to capture. You get to capture the opponent, the pieces of the stones of the other opposing pockets, basically.
Exactly. So, like, if there aren't any stones in this pocket, but okay, yeah. For example, if Jupi were to do this,
Yeah, pretty clever.
which I'm assuming is going to happen, you capture the opposing pieces, like on the opposite side of the board. It only works if you land in your own pocket with it, though.
So the game will end once one side runs out of stones entirely, which in the speedrun is kind of funny. We can just essentially play a few moves, and then the opponent just, on the lowest difficulty, will just run out of stones in just a handful of turns.
Yeah. And when the one player runs out of stones, all of the stones remaining on the other player's side go to that player. So you don't want to be the one who runs out of stones, essentially. And that's why Jupi's in a precarious position now. Jupi does not want to play this big 12 pocket here, because that gives Midi a lot of stones. But it's going to be kind of hard to avoid, so you kind of have to pick a good time to do it. Interestingly, it would wrap back around, and it could capture something. I don't know exactly.
Nah,
if it
it
does.
wouldn't
It's
know
not.
that score, but yeah.
Needs one more stone for that. So yeah, the game goes back and forth a bit. Jupi got a few captures, but needs to
be careful.
Need to make sure she doesn't give away her lead.
There was a capture possible there. I don't know if you saw that.
I think I saw it, but I didn't want to spend my 6.
Capture.
Yeah. No, it was a 2, I believe.
It was a 2? Okay. I must have missed it.
Yeah.
Capture.
He's gonna take this capture here. It's gonna put Jupi in a little bit of a situation.
Jupi doesn't have a lot of stones left, so
yeah,
it's gonna be a challenge to keep up.
They do actually have a similar amount of stones on each side, but the issue that Jupi's gonna run into here is that she her stones are closer to her end goal. To her
maybe showing off with a big chain of extra turns.
Yeah.
I forgot the number on the other side.
If Jupi gets just this one last stone, Jupi wins, because you need 25 to win, 24 to draw. So Midi's gonna have to play this very carefully. But I do think Jupi is going to get this last stone. Yeah, I don't think that was avoidable. And of course, Midi's going to take the last one. 25 to 23 to end it off is crazy.
That's time.
Especially ending in a draw.
That's time.
Oh my god.
What a tense game of Mancala. That was, by the way, that took us 2.5 minutes longer than in our VP in this category. Wow, that was fun.
Wow.
Do you wanna finish it on a tiebreaker, or we ended the 8 minutes.
Random game tiebreaker. I mean,
I
we know
was gonna
random
say
game
war,
is,
but yeah.
doesn't work properly. but-
Hang on. One moment.
Okay. Okay, Breath
I-
is having something.
I think you should play war to decide it. And
Oh, I have the
Yeah.
deck of Clubhouse game selection cards.
Oh yeah.
Oh.
Ross,
Yeah, that's
how
true.
fun
That's
when we
clever.
do tournaments.
Back in the
Yeah, because the random game button in this game just doesn't work. By the way, it just
Yeah.
doesn't work.
Oh,
Yeah,
Yeah, I
it
can
does like
do it
a
while
spinner,
Ras-
but it doesn't work.
Like, it's not actually random.
No,
is the
it's
issue,
not random.
I believe.
It's like if you spin a
Cool.
wheel, but not for a full rotation.
All right.
All right, can both of you like say a number between like 1 and 5?
4.
No.
1, 2, 3, 4. And
Maybe I
1,
thought you
2.
said no.
And then the
I was
next
like,
card
oh, okay.
Yeah, I said 2.
Ooh. 6-ball puzzle.
No!
Oh
Yes,
no!
we get to play it.
I need to actually
Yes.
play.
Ball puzzle.
This whole time we haven't been practicing.
good.
Oh my god. Oh.
If I lose this, it'll be the upset of the century.
That would be very.
I am
very-
not good at
practiced
this.
Game in ages. It's possible.
So now I get the opportunity to talk more about one of my favorite games in this collection, which is 6-ball puzzle. There are 3 shapes you can make. They are line, which is just 6 in a row. There's pyramid, which is then they're in a triangle shape, and there's hexagon, which is the hexagon that we almost saw earlier.
I'm
Midi almost got a triangle there, but misplaced one of the 6 balls. And so it just disappeared.
no.
If you just connect 6 balls not in a particular shape, it just disappears. But they do get a hexagon in on Jupi here, which is gonna... Hexagon spreads the most, like, extra balls onto the other player's side.
that was the good
line
one,
is the
everyone.
Yeah. Line is the least and pyramid is the second, like the middle.
Please, Oh
There you
no!
go.
Shoot, I didn't see it was a.
Oh, that's a good combo though, yeah. I know. Oh, that hexagon might do it.
So
here.
yeah, for those wondering what kind of a worldwide classic this game is,
It's
the
not.
studio that made this game, ND Cubed, made the Mario Party games after taking over from Hudson Soft. And this
Hudson Soft
mini game
made
was included as a puzzle game in Mario Party 9.
Interesting.
Yep.
That's fun.
Yeah.
I didn't
that's
actually know
very
that.
And that's GG. So
GG's Midi.
yeah,
GG.
I guess Midi wins the tiebreaker.
GG. Congratulations to Midi.
Yeah.
We did also have that toy tennis game that Midi was supposed to win but didn't.
Yeah,
So
technically,
I feel like
Midi
that's
was
a-
supposed to be already winning. It is just fair karma for me. Yeah. Oh my god.
and I don't know exactly what the CPU score ended up being, but it should be. They played 45 games, including the tiebreaker. So it should be 45 minus their score. So the CPU won 6 games.
Mhm.
I guess that's also draws. I think they drew 2 games.
Yeah, we did draw 2 games. So yeah.
So CPUs with 4, pretty respectable. And the like up and coming like dark horse contender, nobody with 2 wins.
But yeah, I am very happy to see that this wild idea ended up being incredibly good.
Yeah, that was really fun.
Yeah, it was very
Your dice was was pretty funny.
In general, I'm gonna say thank you to Midi for helping me with this gimmick. I really, out of nowhere, I come in and we had 2 months to make a submission video, and it was hectic, and we loved it, and it was a lot of fun. Thank you, Brass. Thank you, Kyra, for being here. I am so happy that we get to have goats. The goats of... We don't have Schwartz, unfortunately, but I'm gonna say I consider Kyra one of the 3 best runners of CG 51, so I'm really happy to have Kyra, and I'm so happy to have Brass because Brass is like such a pillar in the community. Like
Yeah.
so many things were found by Brass.
Been
Yeah,
a
I
pleasure.
am very happy for Rivals who believed in us.
Yeah.
Yeah. Outside of
I
that,
really appreciate that y'all with this game. It's
I am
my
so
favorite.
happy. I'm gonna quickly do my shoutouts. Big thank you to all of the CG51 community, be it speedrunning or casual. We love you. I wish we could do more things. This game is not the best for speedrunning, but we love it all the same.
Yeah.
I wanna say again, thank you to my lover, Lucifer. I love you so much. And thank you also for believing in this one. And you can find me at twitch.tv/cutefangies or cutefangies.bsky.social. I've been very happy to have made this. And I will let it to Midi before I start crying.
Yeah, thanks. Honestly, this has been one of my favorite marathon runs in a long time because we had a long time to put this together, but it's been so much more fun, even more fun than the expectations that I had for this, which were already pretty high, knowing how good this idea was. So yeah, thanks to Jupi for putting this forward. And yeah, you can find me on Twitch. I actually I kind of semi-retired from games like this, and We Play is my main one, but I'm kind of back now because an LTA happened, and now I want to try and get try and improve the record to beat the minute barrier. But I run other games like this, a lot of shovelware, carnival games, anything like that. So yeah, and sometimes Mario, but you know that guy sometimes. But yeah, that's pretty much it.
That
thanks.
I would like to shout out Midi and Jupi for having this idea and submitting it to a marathon. I'm always very grateful when Clubhouse Games gets to be shown on marathons because it is a very unconventional game to speak on, especially in marathons because it's so inconsistent. But it's really fun. It's very I don't know. It's very like a low pressure speed run, except when you're about to lose toy baseball on a 4-minute pace run. But yeah, I would also like to shout out Multithon for allowing us to do this. I really appreciate any chance to show off this game because it's one of my favorites.
Well, thank you all so much for your fantastic run. That was so much fun to watch, and I love watching y'all fight. That was a pleasure.
Thanks so much. Yeah, it's been
Thank
great.
you.
Thanks for having us.
Yeah.
Yeah, thanks for having us.
It's been great.